today I wanted to talk about some of the obstacles that people are facing when they start with a meditation practice. So one of the things that a lot of my students tell me is that they have way too many thoughts when they start to sit down to meditate. Or they maybe feel that their minds are much more busy than anybody else's minds. And I find it excruciatingly painful to just sit there with their thoughts. And maybe you also have these pictures in mind. You have seen these pictures of people meditating, sitting there totally blissed out, maybe looking really dreamy, and just kind of immediately being transported into paradise. But for one reason or the other, that's just not the experience you're having right now in this moment. So I want to put your mind at ease, because that's really normal. Because in many ways you can think of your mind as secreting thoughts, like your body secretes hormones all the time. That's really just what minds do. In particular, as we're living in a super busy time where we're somewhat conditioning our minds on a day-by-day basis, moment by moment, to be distracted by just checking our phones, interrupting our workflow, etc. Our attention muscle is not really that strong. That's precisely what we try to train in meditation. So you may want to think of meditation as going to the mental gym. Because what we're really doing is we train our attention. And attention is a muscle that gets stronger through exercise. That's what modern neuroscience tells us. But like in any exercise or in any muscle trainings, muscles unfortunately only grow against resistance. And so in the mental gym, that resistance is whenever you try to focus on your breath and your mind wanders off to a thought and you bring it back. It wanders off to a thought and you bring it back. That's kind of how you're exercising your mental muscle. So in other words, if you have a million thoughts during your next meditation, you're not failing, you're not a bad meditator, but it's kind of like just a high intensity training for your mind. The other thing I'd like to share is something that I found quite useful that Sharon Salzberg shared once, which is the most important moment in meditation is really when you notice your mind has wandered off to a thought. In that moment you really have a choice. You can either shoot yourself and kind of tell yourself, oh, I suck at this, I'm a bad meditator, I'm really not good at this is useless. Or you can just notice, my mind has wandered, and just bring it back to a thought. That's kind of the most self-compassionate and kind thing you can do for yourself, to just bring the mind back over and over again. And kind of the other thing that I'd like to share with you when it comes to starting a meditation practice, some people, they think, I meditate once a week when I'm in this perfect, blissful environment, maybe in a spa or somewhere, or on the Sunday when I have an hour to myself, I can just meditate. But science tells us, rather than just meditating an hour on every Sunday or once a month in the perfect condition, it's much more useful to meditate just a little bit every day. And here I find it quite useful to think about meditation training, kind of like training for a marathon. You would also not immediately run the 40K, but you will probably break down the distance into shorter increments. You can maybe do exactly the same with the meditation. If you want to pick 20 minutes as your goal, maybe start with 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Just pick sort of a duration that's a little bit challenging, because obviously you want to challenge your mind a bit, but also not too daunting. So don't pick 20 minutes immediately if you know you're not going to find the time on a day-to-day basis. Maybe start with 5 and then see how you go. And the easier the 5 minutes get, then increase it to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever challenges you most at this moment in time. And with these tips, don't believe me as always as I say so, but this is really sort of an invitation for you to go back into your lives, to try it out for yourselves, and then let me know how it goes. And with meditation, it's really not so important what happens in the meditation practice. So it's not like in a massage, where in a massage you immediately need to feel relaxed, and that's kind of how you know if the massage is working. But with meditation, it's rather what's happening in the rest of your life. So if you start meditating on a daily basis, let's say for a week or for 4 weeks, just notice what's happening in your daily life. Do I respond slightly differently to stressful situations? Am I a little bit calmer? Is my mind a little bit less racy? Do I blow up a little bit less often when I'm under pressure? That's really how you see if the practice is working for you. So try it out for yourself and let me know what happens. I hope this was useful for you. Thank you very much.